Hi guys, welcome to Maneuver once again, okay? And today I welcome you to the MCA CET video. So in this section we'll talk about the English syllabus. Knowing the syllabus is like the first stepping stone, as it will give you the complete idea of what you have to study. So guys, let's get started. In MCA CET, English plays an important role, okay? Now number of questions over here will be 20. The number of marks allotted to this section is 40 marks. So we understand that you get 2 marks if you attempt it correctly, okay? And be aware, because there is a negative marking, and the negative marking is about 0.5 marks. So each question carries 2 marks. So you have to answer it correctly, because then there is a negative marking. Now we come directly to the syllabus of the English section. It is the reading comprehension, okay, antonyms and synonyms. Now antonyms are something that are the opposite of the given word, and synonyms is the similar meaning we want to. Now there is an error detection, okay, there will be a sentence given and you have to find where the error is. Then comes the sentence improvement, the correction, paragraph jumbled, the higher version of the jumbled sentence, okay. Then is the phrasal verb, then is the fillers and the close test, and then comes the spell check. Now I will give you the complete idea of how each topic you have to do. Now we come to the first is the reading comprehension. Whenever there is a mentioning about reading comprehension, students actually get scared, because they are scared of losing maximum marks out here. But I'll tell you, if reading comprehension understood in a better way, then it is a marks gainer rather than the marks loser. How come? Because in my videos and my lectures I give you the complete idea of how to solve the reading comprehension. It is more about the author's point of view, and there are not going to be the direct questions after the passage. The questions which will be given they are not going to be the direct ones, okay. They are the indirect questions. They won't be the direct questions, they will be the indirect questions, whereby you have to understand the underlying meaning, what actually the author is trying to tell you, and you have to understand the explicit idea. Then what you have to understand, what the questions what are based on the reading comprehensions are about the title of the passage, the synonyms and antonyms in the vocab part, then what does the author suggest, or one of the statement is false over here. So in the 4 options given, there will be 3 true statements, will be the false statement. So you have to check out with that statement. So reading comprehension is all about that. Now we come to the synonyms and antonyms part. Now what is antonyms? Antonyms basically means opposite. Antonyms basically means opposite. So to find an antonym better answer, what we have to do is, we have to first find the similar meaning to it. We have to always find the meaning to it. Meaning, okay? And then if once the meaning is found, it is always easy to find the opposite of it. It is always easy to find the opposite. Now if I give you one example, say accomplished, okay, and we have to find the meaning of the antonym of the word accomplished. Now over here the options may be something like over, done, unfinished. So for this you have to answer the antonym. So first we find the meaning of the word accomplished. So accomplished is something that is done, we have finished it. So what will be the antonym? Will be of course the word called unfinished, okay. So because we want the opposite of it. Now same way, when we come to the synonyms, we want the meaning of it, okay. We want the meaning of it. So like if I use the word candid, we say the Shah Rukh Khan has given a candid interview. So what does a candid actually mean? Does it mean sweet, pleasing, dishonest, or frank? So over here the word means frank. The word means frank. Frank is the synonym to the word candid. So this is the way how you have to understand. Now what is error detection? Error detection is basically something which is based absolutely on the grammar rule. It is something which is based absolutely on the grammar rule. In this type of question, they will give you a sentence, and in that sentence will be fragmented into 5 parts, okay. That sentence will be fragmented into 5 parts. So you have to find out the error is in which part of the sentence, and the 5th one being the no error part. The 5th one being the no error part. No error part. So over here, if there is any, if you find there is any grammatical mistake or any, mistake regarding the usage of the sentence in the second part, then you have to mark, if you part, the answer is the second part. So there can be times when there is no error in the question, then you need to mark the no error part. This is basically relating to the grammar rules, okay? This is basically relating to grammar rules. Now, what is sentence improvement? Sentence improvement and sentence correction. Now, they will give you a sentence, okay? And then over there, they will underline a certain part of the sentence, okay? So, imagine this part of the sentence is underlined. Now, I'll give you one example. Say, neither Nepal requires the Indian citizens obtain passports to enter the country, or Bhutan does. Now, neither is used, okay? Neither is used. So, neither is always, paired with nor. So over here, if they write or Bhutan does will be the error. Okay, so you have to write over there is you have to select for the option is nor does Bhutan. Okay, so sentence improvement is all about improving your sentence grammatically. Again, over here, grammar is the basic rule about it. Okay. Now we go to the paragraph jumbles. Okay, what is paragraph jumbles? It is the higher version of sentence jumbling. Now in our school days, we have been doing something which is sentence jumbling, but now here the whole paragraph is mentioned, whereby you have to rearrange it. You have to rearrange the sentences such way that it gives you a meaningful paragraph. So over here, the usage of words like the pronouns, then the mandatory pairs, like first you give an example, first you explain a subject, and then you put an example of it. Then first there is a question, and then there is a answer. Then first there is a noun, then a pronoun is used. So you make the mandatory pairs. Accordingly, you can correct the whole paragraph jumbles based on the mandatory pairs and the idea behind it. So a paragraph jumbles is all about the ideas, and the tricks which we use. Now next is the phrasal verb. Over here in the phrasal verb section, what they're going to do is they're going to give you a sentence, and in that sentence they will give you a word. Say there is a word called confuse. There's a word called confuse. Now it's easy to confuse me for my brother because we both look same. So options might be pick down. Okay, then there will be choose out. Then the third is mix up. Okay, mix up. So over here, the word confuse suits much more for the word mix up. Okay, the words confuse choose much more for the word mix up. So this is like phrasal verb. Now what is the fill up and the close test? Now fill up and close is like if it is a fill up type of a question, there will be a blank given to you in the sentence, and there will be 4 options given. Now these 4 options are so much similar to each other because, as the name suggests, it is a closed test. So they are very much similar to each other. So you have to actually mark the answer which suits the vocab and which suits the grammar part of it. So like I'll tell you, if the question is based on rock, okay, if the question is based on rock, so do you say that rock is strong or you say the rock is hard? So I choose on the word hard. Similarly, if a question is based on diseases, okay, some infection, so do we say acute or do we say chronic? So the better word with the disease is always the chronic word. Okay, so these types of words can be given in the options whereby they are very much close, so you have to use the right vocab for it. Now again, what is a spell check? What is a spell check? Spell check is all about giving you 4 options of a particular word. So say over here the word is professor. Okay, so the word is professor. The link check. Okay, what is the correct spelling you have to check. So over here, if there are three options given, what is the correct spelling of it? So students might confuse with these things. Okay, so the correct spelling is this. So this is the way your English syllabus goes, and this is the way the questions will be posed to you, and I have given you some light on it, how you have to solve it. Okay, and now I'll give you in what order you have to attempt the paper. The first thing you have to attempt is the error detection part. The second, always go for antonyms and synonyms, then go for the phrasal verb, then the spell check, close up, and sentence improvement and correction, reading comprehension, and lastly go for the paragraph jumbles. Okay friends, so if you are Mumbai based, try and join our classroom program and contact us on these numbers. Okay, now, but if you are not in Mumbai, you don't have to worry. You can join us the online programs where we provide you the videos, the mock test, and the ebooks. Okay, now you can check out our website maneuveredu.com. Okay, maneuveredu.com. Now if you if you want to get upcoming updates about the video, please hit the subscribe button, and if you like my video, please hit the like button, and if you want to help your friends and relatives in preparing for their exams, do share our videos with them. And thank you and all the best.